Oh, hello and welcome back to Anno 1800 as I'm just taking a stroll here through my Denmark, my current capital. And yeah, we're on the path of, well, starting our mega city pretty soon, but I think even small cities have their charm, and this is just one of them. Look at how busy my beautiful theater, variety theater here is, and I guess there is quite the evening ahead of those people there. Now, let's just have a look. We're still on the lookout for our queen, or for the queen herself. And let's just have a look at the next step of the expedition. Masquerade at Monegasque, and following Prince Ernest advised to travel by train along the sparkling Côte turquoise to a grand station in the sophisticated Principality of Monegasque. Prince Ernest gave you his own invitation to the casino, but you also need a costume. Let's walk in without one, because beer helps, it seems, for everything. And it seems they will make no exceptions. You'll have to settle for a less fashionable route. Well, find a sneaky way in. I think clay can help us with that. I have no idea what this actually means. You show off your powers of mystery with the bit of clay that you have in your hand. Finally, inside the casino, you debate your best bet for finding the queen. And once again, we mingle with high society using our beer that we have in our hands. And you can't tell anyone here apart. Of course not. I'm totally drunk at this point. And her carriage has set off at speed. You wave another cab down and get in. So she saw us and she is fleeing. And we need to chase her, right? And we're using one beer for that as well. Boy, I wonder how much beer we have still in store. Oh, we still have 47 tons of beer on our ship. I seem to be the only one drinking beer. Well, anyway, let's continue. We do have a ride here in Denmark. They must be very upset with something. Let's destroy those poor farmers there. And instead, of course, we do have a police station to calm my people, or to slaughter them in the process. We might actually use one of these now here, because I do like that one. It just doesn't really fit in here, right? Unfortunately, it does. Let's keep the normal one for now. And then we have the, well, a bit of space here for something in between that we could use. A little garden there on either side, right behind that, together with some trees. Right, so that's just the police station has something in store there. All right, this right there, no problem. Why are they so unhappy? By the way, we do have a pretty happy population, but it seems something is stirring them, right? Is going up. The propaganda effect, of course, is giving a right chance of plus 100. That is something, but I still think that the bonuses you get from these propaganda articles are just much better than the occasional riots. So I'm still going ahead and using the riots, even though some of you might not really like that strategy. Alright, here we continue, of course, with Denmark itself. The city is looking nice. I think we do have a marketplace down there. I would like to go ahead now and have another marketplace then in this corner there. So let's just continue getting us a few more buildings on the way. Oh, by the way, here I can see that there is a little mistake. I need to get rid of these. I'm going to move my artisans over there just like that. And then we keep the bigger road here just for that. Now, this is much better up here. I think we might also do for a smaller park there. I know some of you really do like parks, and since we're still waiting for that expedition and I really don't have anything else to do right now, other than defending and building some more ships, I might just go ahead here and build myself a nice cozy little park here with some hedges around it, right? So just like that, for example. Of course, this one still needs an entrance somewhere, so let's just see that we find some proper entrance on either side here, like this archway then here. And there we go, just a little park where people can take a stroll during daytime and then have a quick beer at the pub right next to it. How good is that? In my fair capital, as this one here is being called right now. Of course, we can continue here then with more building. I would still also like to go ahead and upgrade a few more artisans there to engineers, as long as we can afford that. So we do have the timber. We are unlocking a few more buildings with that, especially here at the center, right? So this is kind of like a mini capital that we have there. And there we also have some workers. And boom, I'm out of timber once again. No can do. And there it is once again, the next step of our expedition. The Cape of Trelawney. The Queen fled the casino at high speed. You can either keep up your pursuit or else rush to your own ship. Continue the pursuit or get your ship. Let's get our ship. And your ship is indeed waiting in the marina. You either can continue to chase Her Majesty or send a message of peace with your signal lamp. Stay in pursuit or send her a message with beer once again. Since stay in pursuit, the navigation here is with the ship is a guaranteed one. Let's stay in pursuit this time. A limp effort. The Queen bellows over at you as you struggle to bring your ship alongside the gigantic flagship. You'd better meet me at the Cape of Trelawney if indeed you are capable. You're finally able to ask why it is that she has run away. Why did she run away?
I am not here to escape domestic dissatisfaction, but to address it. Our nation has lost its pride, but pride can be restored. This place, Trelawney, is the site of my father's great naval victory over our rivals, La Corona. We were the victors here at Trelawney, yet all the spoils remain in the lap of Poseidon. The scepter of Capon has long granted its bearers indisputable authority, but it sank to the depths, along with La Corona's fleet. I can still smell Father's victory here at Trelawney. It is his greatest legacy. Finding the sunken scepter of Capon, the trophy we never claimed for that victory, will remind us of our past glories and restore the people's faith in their monarch. We shall build a new capital of the realm here, perhaps call it Crown Falls, in view of the sparkling cataracts you see the island possesses. This may be my greatest legacy. Help me build it, and find the scepter, and I shall designate you Warden of Trelawney, my official representative in these waters.
Sounds like a jolly good plan to me. And we might actually do that.
A humble outpost now, but it promises to become the largest capital of my empire.
And there we are now, finally in Cape Trelawney. Our ship with still a lot of beer is on the way here to this one. I'm really curious how many AI opponents already settled in Cape Trelawney. Of course, Sunken or well, Crown Falls itself has not been settled yet. And look at that beautiful big island with lots of building space where we're going to build something up of a greatness. But first of all, we need to make our way over there. And I'm also going to, not the new world really, but in the old world, I'm going to send my clippers with some materials over there. I have a clipper here and I have a clipper available here. We got 300 tons of timber ready in medicine. So 2 clippers full of building materials will do, hopefully. And we're also going to send some shippies over there. So let's just have a look. I think... yeah, 100 tons of bricks, and we might be going for 100 tons of steel beams with that clipper. Let's make ready the fleet, right? I'm going to add 4 heavy warships to the fleet then as well. So we gather them here right in front of the harbor of Vandermark. By the way, in Vandermark, pretty big fire by now. We might need to build us another fire station that I'm going to build over here. That should be fine. And we need to upgrade a lot of farmers because we have too many farmers and we don't have enough artisans. And for those guys, we do need workers first before I can upgrade anything else. Why is my timber production so low? What's going on there? Oh, this one is looking bad. But why? How many cards are waiting there? And why? Right? Because we only have like 3 buildings attached to it and this one. And there's like those cards waiting. We have a warehouse there too. Very strange. I need to upgrade this one. Building another one is not going to do it because we would take away the area of influence for this lumberjack hut there. Right, out of the fog there's another warship coming in. We haven't really cleared that much yet. Oh, there's quite a lot of them coming in, it seems. Alrighty. There is someone in for the warmongering. Let's take my ships. We do have the mortar ready. That's very good because I want to use that mortar. There is my epic mortar here. And for more ships, I would like to build a few more there. Yes, and the clipper has arrived. So here we do have then all the timber that we need. And let's also send it down there. While my ships continue now the fight. Or towards the admiral over there. Yes, and please use that water here. I might miss it. No, I did not miss it. Perfect. Alright, there is at least one going down. And this one here too. Just so that Vandermark is under siege, really. It's the sole purpose of this vile attack against me. My ships are going to follow this time though, because I want to scout a bit. I want to find their main islands. We haven't found the main island of the Admiral yet, and we also haven't found the main island of Alonso yet. Because this is a small, well, a minor island there. It's too central to be the main island. Alright, and this ship is going down as well. We have this workforce problem there right now. Not enough timber. We have the riots and the fires burning down my city here at the moment.
Don't expect you'll show
That's not a proper behavior for a capital city. Oh, how very good. We haven't really used him yet. Eli Bleakworth, there he is, another ally that we can use then. So he's selling lots of ore, and this is actually pretty useful because he's replenishing that oil rather quickly. There's someone attacking me, just a small pirate. And he also got some interesting items there. He's got some very good items, in fact, and he's got the item that I want that, well, completely negates the need for beef and for red pepper for my artisanal kitchen. He already has the portager here that reduces the workforce needed, but there is also something very, very special here down the road. Not right now though, but that is for city efficiency then, what we want to go for. There is a big island over there. I might go over there. We need to be careful though to not get too close there to any harbor defenses, even though by the time we find the island it might be a bit too late. Oh, and the competitor is selling already in Cape Trelawney, and he's selling here. Ooh, we have a problem. Let's get to the queen there first with our ship. Yes, they... Oh, okay, this already happened for quite some time ago already because it's quite extensive. So I was expecting the AIs to be here, but not so many. Taking the good islands off of us. There will be quite some wars about those islands. In the new vaults, there might be something, but I don't think... Full attack? No, there is not. I think it's just... Nope, those are not close. I think it was just a pirate. By the way, in Tristão, we have now a full defense here of harbor cannons. That should be fine for now. And I still haven't done the Obrero quest, really. There seems to be quite the tumult over there. We are lucky enough to be living in times of peace, but many of my comrades are still fighting against the grip of La Corona. They are, yeah, well, we are still fighting that war too. They require weapons, but it would be too risky for you to smuggle them yourself. If you entrust me with the supplies, I could send them to my comrades through our underground. What weapons?
Beneath the palm trees.
14 tons of weapons. We have that. Let's use them. We have the defenses anyway. And I would really like to know what I get out of that.
Ship under attack.
Do we get something out of that?
A competitor raised a
And another island has been settled in Cape Trelawney. I knew that we were a bit too late to the party there. Ship's chaplains, so that we can use damage to sailing ships plus 30%. Let's take this one on my heavy warship, because that definitely needs it. Oh, there's going to be a lot of these items that are boosting my ships. And we are going to have, ooh, plus 15% movement speed there as well. That's already pretty powerful, those two items for this heavy warship there. And we can really customize our warships with that, right? So with those items there. So some of them might be focused on tanking, because we could have hull increases. And some of them might be focused on speed and stuff like that. So we might have a look at that. Now, we still have some attacks here and there, but that's a minor pirate. I really want to continue over here, scouting a bit more. So there is another island here. That's not the harbor. There's the harbor. Heavily fortified, so not really something that I would like to use right now. Oh. And there is the Admiral coming in once more.
Now that's just unfriendly.
And my both clippers are waiting there now too. I don't want to send them to Cape Trelawney without defense though, so I'm going to... Do I only have one heavy warship? I do. We're still waiting for the second heavy warship there coming in. Mortar, fly high and fly fast. Doing all that damage. It's beautiful.
Fleet moving in convoy.
I do love my mortars.
One final look.
And yes, totally, we are also having our propaganda there. Let's go for everything there again. I still like to use it, even though we are down on the influence now completely because we're using so many ships. Oh, alright, and we're a bit too close to another harbor defense here. Ciudad da Coroa, I don't want to take that small island, and we might actually lose a ship there. Yeah, this seems like dangerous waters there, to be honest.
Pawn.
Let's just try to get out there. We're managing that. Perfect.
One small
And get back home with my ships. Meanwhile, half of Vandemark is burning down. Go ahead and just have us a few more ruins here that we need to fix. And we have enough timber again, so I can upgrade. And we are going to upgrade more workers now to artisans, because this worker shortage there of artisans is really hurting our economy a bit. And I can't allow that. Yeah, we have it. So almost done again. Very good. And then we continue with a few more houses here. And here, oh, the main street still continues, of course, up to this point.
The epidemic spreads across your city.
Not a big deal there with the smaller pirates. Another epidemic starting over there. Okay, so the city incidents are really going up now. So much space for Vandemark, it's beautiful. Oh, what? What the? He actually destroyed my... What?
A ship was destroyed.
He destroyed my ship at Crown Falls, at Sunken Treasures. Why? How? Oh, now I know where they all got their forces, because I was already wondering where all the ships are.
A competitor
Holy
raised a
cow.
settlement.
Alright, I will need more ships. I will need way more ships. Where's my fleet? There it is. They have been taking a bit of damage, so let's repair them. And those are going to protect us. We're going to need a bit more protection than I thought originally. So, this one... Okay, another ship just gets out of Madison. Let's get this one over here as well. We got 4 heavy warships and those here ones protected. So 6 heavy warships plus my clippers should be on the way then for our megacity foundation.
Ready for a challenge.
That's that though at the moment. We can't seem to control the fires.
Resume the attack, or your siege will end.
Let's get us another fire station up there right now. Pretty incredible how much damage we have here. And then of course we need to still repair the ruins that we have there. And another thing that we also need to look out for, I still don't have enough timber. Do we have another ship ready somewhere? We don't. I can build a clipper though. Yes, we do need to build clippers. Let's build 2 more clippers. Running out of influence there really now.
Attention for the Admiral.
Because we need to start our reinforced concrete production, and that is going to be expensive here once again. The limestone quarry, we have 1 here in Vandemark. I think we have 1 in Eostar over there. I've seen 1. Yep. So here we could have the warehouse then for this, right? And then we have the quarry. So I'm going to need 2 of them. Yes.
Under siege.
Because I want to have 4 of the concrete factories. Granola is under siege. Looks interesting. That's once again Alonso, nothing else. So we should not underestimate the opponents there, right? So those surprise attacks, especially in Cape Trelawney, that did hurt me a bit. Repairing is fine now. Let's get those ships and let's get all of them here to Cape Trelawney to mix stuff up over there. That's going to be interesting. Cape Trelawney, off you go. In group formation, please.
Your people are rioting.
And that's quite the massive fleet now on its way. With the 2 clippers that are having the building materials on board.
Withstood an attack.
Amidst all this chaos, there is another resident quest. Neighborhood had no time to prepare for the winter, and Mima's niece forecast a especially wicked one this year. Have you some timber to spare? Of course, timber!
I got something
As if I don't need all the timber myself right now. Yeah, how much? 24 tons of wood only, alright. Wood we have. And what do you have in store for us here? A domestic pig for the Sioux. Isn't that nice? By the way, we should have some animals now. Not only the Sioux. Yeah, we only have the Sioux. I would like to have a smaller Sioux in Vandemark. Would fit, I think. Could fit. Yes, something like that. And we, by the way, have enough timber now to build us the reinforced concrete production that we still need. So let's get us another road up there to this warehouse that we seriously need to upgrade. looking horrible there. So we have now another ramp available. Otherwise, this one's totally overloaded. And let's build the limestone quarry. Costing me 25 workers, so that's not really the big deal here. And with that, we could supply 2 of my concrete factories already. And we're going to have 2 of them here. And then probably... Actually, we could make this whole row here full. Have us another warehouse here. And then we could have more factories than here. For example, the sewing machine factories, right? Yeah, 2 of them at least we could squeeze in. That is absolutely possible. And there we could have something smaller then as well, if we actually need that much. In the New World, also some attacks. And Miss Hunt has settled up here now. I'm not going to take it yet, right? So we might take this island up here in the north at some point, because they got 2 gold deposits and 2 beaches with the pearl abundance. That is useful, but right now I don't need it, especially since we would need to protect it as well, and that I can't afford. Speaking about protection, Januzzi doesn't have any weapons, but we do have the ships, right? So we have 2 here, and I'm going to have 1 heavy warship in Januzzi. That should be fine. Let's go back to the old world and start our reinforced concrete production. 2 of them we need. That's 30,000 of cost. And with that, we're starting a new production. Of course, once again, it's using steel. We're still capped on steel. Hopefully for a little bit longer.
A competitor raised a settlement.
In the new world. Yes, they're really settling now again. Are they? And 1 more limestone quarry there. But I have a trade route. They should be full. Eostar. There we have that. There's timber one. There's no other trade route between them. Nah. I would need another trade route. I'm not doing that for now. 2 of them are fine as is. My ships are on the way to Cape Trelawney. And we probably will have to fight our way to the Megacity Foundation. That's certainly going to be interesting. Stay tuned.